So today it's gonna be a little shorter one because I have very little time before my people get home. So I'm gonna make this the quickest one yet. Try to at least. Also, has it been working? Wait and find out. Hear the intro first. Alright, so let's get started. The cut, two people got eliminated today. They were fine, I'll break it down. Only because there's some people whose names that probably want to be brought up by now. Alright, give me 1 second. I don't know why I didn't keep that pause, but yada. Kill it. Alright. The people who got saved with 0 votes today and torn between lunch and loyalty are Ella, Lila, Caitlin, Elijah, Zoe, Carter, Edward, Anna, Emma, Jerica, Kenzie, Faith, Jaden, Chloe, Delilah, Reagan, Sophia. That's it. People safe with 1 vote are Steven, Brittany, Anderson, Taylor, and Mason. There is only 3 people left and 2 people to go home. The people who's coming down to are Zoe, Jacob, and Glenn. With that being said, the last person safe and still in the cut is Glenn. 193rd is Glenn S. and 192nd is Zoe S. By the way, for people from my school, here's a little hint. They have the same last name. Anyways, tomorrow, 1 person's going home, which I'm excited for. I miss only 1 person going home. And the 1 person's going home Thursday, which is tomorrow, and Friday. So that's nice. I get 2 days of that before we have to go back to a lot of people getting eliminated, like mass eliminations. Also, tomorrow, I'm in. If you didn't know, I'm in the cut too, because I'm in the yearbook. So, yeah. Tomorrow, you can vote me off. Isn't that exciting? You can vote me off. Nice. If you want to, you can. Also, remember. So the comeback. So 4 people. I'm skipping around a little bit. So next week, on Monday, 4 people are getting eliminated, and then Tuesday will be the comeback. All 25 people who's been eliminated so far will compete to come back. Here how it works. People get. I haven't decided. You're only getting 1 vote or 5 votes to bring someone back into the game. It isn't going to be 3. I want it to be different. So yeah, you have power to bring someone back to the cut, and then they can still win. But if you lose, you ain't coming back until only next year or never, because I might never continue this. So we'll see. Okay, so I have a story to tell you at the end of the day. The cut usually takes me 3 minutes. I'm looking at the time. Yes, it always takes me 3 minutes. Anyways, let's get started. I'm just going to start skipping bus ride to school and in homeroom because nothing really happens unless we have a drill in homeroom. In English, we took a... Did we take a test? No, we did vocab. We have 20 new vocab words. So that's pretty cool. I didn't type the TS or KS because I didn't get a chance to. Yay, that made me feel good. So after that, in band, we practiced notes. He called on me, and it was like, I felt autistic because I kept, I was silent. I answered right sometimes, but he asked multiple questions in one question. I hate when teachers do that. And after he was done answering me that question, I immediately started, while he was asking the question, I started sweating. My hands were tingly. In one hand, my hand was outwards, just shaking. In my other hand, I was just curling my fist with my mechanical pen. Because I'm starting not to like that class. I never did because it's band, and I don't like band at all. I'm doing it for college credit, if you didn't know. But still, it's like, oh my god. I hate it. Anyways, I play decently. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do that. But I definitely know it's getting better. Just not completely. Anyways. So, in reading, we checked our analysis thing, and then I forgot what we did. What else did we do? Oh, we started reading a book and answering questions for our study guide. We're going to get tested on the book. It's called something about an old woman. I forgot the title. The Young Old Woman? No, I think that's what it's called. That would be an interesting title and an interesting story. The Young Old Woman. Sounds like a pretty interesting story. I'm trying to have my light because it's shining and it's probably hurting your eyes. There you go. Kind of shining, but it gives it more personality. So I feel so stupid not memorizing these. So, reading and then science. This was the most mixed bag, but mostly good class ever. At the start, I didn't want to be there. Like always, that class is something else. Yeah, and the teacher's starting to get more and more sounding depressed, but today she was a little more enthusiastic. It's so hard to explain. It's like I'm trying to analyze her facial expressions and how she talks, so I know what to tell you guys, but it's kind of hard to. Either way, she was better than yesterday, but kind of the same. Go check the last go review if you want to get a better detail on that. I had a nice promotion right there. Okay, so what made it good? You may be asking. Well, we had to go back to another project. At first, I was like, we're skipping things, but towards the end, it was like we had to make a paper airplane. But there's other sections, but one of them was making a paper airplane. We skipped that. We only made the paper airplane, and then moved on to other stations. So we finished. Well, yesterday we finished one with the ramp, where we had to do Hot Wheels ramp. Jeez, not lamp, ramp. Then we did something where we had to drop airplanes to see which one would drop the fastest and slowest. Dang, we did another one. I forgot what it was. But if I'm forgetting it, it's probably... Oh, and another one, we had to do something... I think this is the one we did not that well, because we had to see which one would evaporate first. But we didn't do that good. But we still finished it. The only thing we didn't get done is paper airplanes. But the one where we had to drop planes and see which one dropped the fastest and slowest, that was good, because I actually... communicated pretty well. Pretty fun. So yeah, and she gave us homework, which I finished. Nice. Let's go. Math also gave us so much, which I finished as well. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. So in math, honestly, it was worse than, science. It's weird. Because, AZ was cool, but not as intriguing as other days. We were learning about number lines. We did a 6th grade one for elementary. The accuracy was 55 on the first try and 77 on our second try. I'm gonna give me a water. Anyways, we learned about number lines, the accuracy. And I learned a lot, but I didn't do amazing because what he taught us was not the quizzes, but the technically quiz, we weren't graded on it, that we had to do. He wasn't too happy about that, but like that was BS. It was nothing that what he told us. Okay. That's getting so annoying, and I bet it's getting annoying for you. Oh my gosh. Lunch sat by myself. Didn't get anyone to do the cut. So in art, sat next to Liam, an annoying kid, and someone who's pretty cool. I won't say their last names, but like one of them was annoying. They were better today than yesterday, but still annoying. We were working on the project. Liam wasn't here yesterday. He was here today. So he had to cut. Meanwhile, the annoying kid, the cool kid, and me, we're just working on it. And I think I did decent. Not the best, but like a good 6 out of 10. I did all right. I finished it. We were doing paper mache. I was doing it for my octopus. It was pretty juicy. And then in RG, we did a test. I got a 12 out of 15, which is an 80%. Which I'm good with. Could have been better? Sure. Am I going to think about it too much? Absolutely not. There's so much support. I got a B, and I did pretty well. I hate my nose. And then, on the bus ride home, it wasn't as much as like the other days. I got the same advice about being social. And then, a car was following us, but we only thought that because he was making weird faces at us. So when we turned and he didn't, it's pretty good. I felt autistic talking about that. Also, I joined the yoga club, which is going to be mostly consist of girls. And the ping pong club. I can't practice ping pong because we have nothing for ping pong, but that should be fun. And if I join yoga, that's cool. Hopefully I can socialize more in both. Anyways, that's it. This was short. Thank the Lord. Well, I hope you enjoyed my coughing and my drinking, and I'll see you guys. Oh, wait. Yeah, hold on before I do that. Today was probably worse than yesterday social-wise. But it could have been worse. So, I'll take my blessings. I'll see you guys next time. That was horrible, but goodbye.